What is going on, Governors? Chisgule here, and today we've got a lot to do. We've got two wheels to spin, YSG and Guan Wheels. We're also gonna burn a bunch of gold keys, because there's a new commander in the gold keys. And then we're gonna rock the Silk Road. It's gonna be a grand old time, my friends. If you like Rise of Kingdoms videos, where we smash in I don't know, all the events that show up and spend a bunch of gems and show you how to do that effectively, you should like and subscribe. We've got a ton of content coming that is just like that. Let's get a look at who is in the chat. Eaton is here, member of the channel. What's going on? The Mood, rocking a hype emoji, also member of the channel. John Corbett, Robert, Blue Savvy, Lieto, Aglico, Lilac, Beta, Precious, Murgle, Highhoff Music. I don't know, I just sort of made a Murloc sound there. Murloc? Is that what those are? From World of Warcraft? Anyways, bunch of people in the chat hanging out before we even got here. What's going on? Baked Rafiki, good to see ya. What's going on, everybody? We got a little bit of a new look and feel to the layout of the live stream. And we are going to have a grand old time today. Let's get the party started with a little bit of Guan Yu. A little bit of Guan Yu. We got to spin this wheel, baby. Josh will learn what's going on. Rocking those hype emojis. Am I standing up? You're darn right I'm standing up. We're doing it standing. We got this, baby. We got this. Are you late, Paradox? Nah, we're just getting started. Saxed, what's going on, dude? Hulk, boom. Oh my goodness. Good to see everybody in the chat. Let's get the spinning rolling. 50% off spin, and here we go. Boom. Building speed ups. That thing we don't need. Give me 10 push-ups, says Beta Male. Why am I not surprised that Beta Male is asking for push-ups? 10 push-ups is such a puny number of push-ups. How many push-ups do you think Chisgule the Great could do? Come on. I'm not talking about me. I'm talking about, my little avatar guy. How many push-ups can Chisgule the Great do? Is there a benefit for your city to be in Alliance territory? I believe there is. I believe your city gets all the territory bonuses if it were to be attacked. John Ray, I couldn't read the last name because chat's going so fast, says that the jumper guide really helped out. Really glad to hear that. For those of you who are new-ish to Chisgule Gaming, you should check out my playlists. We've got a playlist for doing a jumper account. We've got a playlist for beginners, a playlist highlighting our restart account. We've got KVK, war, spending guides. Gosh darn it, we've got just about it all. At least 2 push-ups, says Clemens. At least 2 push-ups. That's not much faith in Chisgule the Great. That is not a lot of faith in Chisgule the Great. 2 push-ups. I mean, you did say at least 2. You had a couple zeros, right? KVK closes at 0. Your KVK closes at reset? Whew, crazy. Foxman, what's going on? Good to see you in the chat. Moderators in the house. Eaton says about 40 minutes. Timo. Spartan, new player here. Free to play all the way. Yeah, right, Spartan. Free to play. Free to play. Oh boy, hilarious. Good to see you, my friend. We got this wheel rolling, hoping to get the good stuff. That sweet, sweet 8 spot of Guan Yu. We'll see. We'll see. 2 sculptures. I'll take that, I suppose. We don't really need the resources at this point. And there is our first super chat, Miji, with a €229 donation. So to Westy West, he made a video for you. We'll have to check that out. Stay lazy with a €2 donation. Here we go. Yeah, you can see we changed the little donation thing over here. It looks cool. Those super chats are looking cool. We'll have to find a way to make them stand out more, to really pop on the screen. We'll figure it out. We got 4 Guan Yu sculptures here, which is pretty amazing. Pretty amazing. Free to play is finance to play. Oh my gosh. Finance to play. I see what the F is in F2P now. Any idea on where you'll be going with Mini Chess? No clue. No clue. I'm letting the Irish bastard, that is his in-game name, manage that. Finally caught one of my live streams. Well, Jonathan, welcome to the stream. We're spinning the wheel, having a grand ol' time. Hey, Chisgule, what happens to you in 1507? We're still in that kingdom, and we are going to head over there pretty soon to answer your question. We're going to spin the Esong wheel to 100, which I'm really hyped about, working on my Esong and my restart project. I saved literally every legendary commander sculpture I had to put into Esong, and he's looking really good, and it completely transformed my performance in Canyon. I'm sitting in like, I don't know, last I looked, I was almost top 50, and considering that I'm like not really a particularly high spender of any kind in that account, I thought top 50 was pretty impressive. Hulk says, my third wheel was so bad, but my first was really boomed. 6 times 8 heads? Stop it. Stop it. That's insane. That is insane. Hi, I'm Beast Mind. Good to see you in the chat. We're going to keep this thing spinning, getting those sculptures, powering up our Guan Yu. You know, the thing I like about a commander like Guan Yu is he might be good for rally and stuff. He's definitely going to be good in Canyon. And he's going to be good in the open field. Oh, I love when a commander can do so many things. Stay Lazy says, lol, it took me 30,000 gems to even unlock him. Yikes. Eaton says, I'm debating after I finish Alexander whether or not I should wait for Guan or work on Esong. Let me tell you, Esong is amazing. All right, here we go. We're going to continue spinning. We are going to continue spinning. Chisgule, is there a schedule of events for newer kingdoms? You know, I don't have one, but if you check out my restart playlist, you will find all of the early game events listed in there in the course of several live streams. We did a lot of that gameplay in live streams because there's just like so much to do at the start of the game. It was very fun to show that. Foxman is saying hello to Jen, Alex, and Richard, or Richard, Alex. Which way should it be? The Last Spartan, $5 super chat. Keep the train going, baby. Keep the train going. I appreciate that super chat, my friend. What's the best way to get gold? Plundering it from people who don't need it. I mean, kidding, not kidding on that one. Kidding, not kidding. P.S. What do you think of the new display of donations up above my head? I think it's pretty cool. I think it looks good. Anyone know how many days you can stay in VK after the timer hits 0? I don't know. How is my Guan? I don't know. I feel like my Guan got off on the right side of the bed this morning. Had a good breakfast. Drinking caffeine. Maybe some chocolate tea. He's probably feeling pretty good. Oh, you mean the number of sculptures. Yeah, we'll look at that. Reza Bro, Canadian $2 donation. Get those heads. I mean, he said it, not me. Keep up the great videos. Will do. Thank you for that positive feedback. 3 more Guan Yu sculptures. We are collecting sculptures of this commander that has a truly magnificent beard. I don't think I could possibly grow a beard that magnificent. Although Guan Yu would look pretty funny if you like shaved everything except the mustache. So let's see here. We are going to deal with this. Reporting this for hate speech. And the cool thing about how we've managed our donations now is that all donations go through YouTube, which means now when somebody gets blocked and gets flagged for doing hate speech, every one of their Google accounts is basically going to get wrecked. So this person has just wrecked all of their Google accounts. That's fun. Let's keep going because there's no room for hate here. Let's keep it going. 5 more spins. Yes, I see the Last Spartan. You timed him out. Feel free to completely block and ban him. Feel free to completely block, ban, and report. All right, here we are. Final spin, 1 sculpture to round it out. 1 sculpture to round it out. There it is. I have Cao Cao, 1/3 expertise. Just got Richard. Should I work on Richard or Cao Cao? I think Richard is the better pick. The reason, and we are here to open a bunch of gold keys, so I'll show you this. The reason is that when you look at the gold keys, you can get commanders like Cao Cao from these gold keys. So the second you've expertised him, every single gold key for the rest of time where you get Cao Cao is kind of a wasted sculpture, like straight up wasted. The reason we're going to spend some gold keys today is that we need to get Ashita and max his gathering skill at least. We need to max the gathering skill on Sundok. We are using Mehmed II in Canyon, so we definitely want to get more sculptures of Mehmed. And honestly, Freddy and Caesar sculptures are all upside for us. So there's actually only 4 commanders we don't need at this point. Cao Cao, Cleopatra, El Cid, and Charles Martel. So there's more commanders we need than not. So I'm cool with opening a bunch of gold keys. So we're going to do that very soon on this account. However, first things first, we're going to make our way over to our restart project, which is in 1507. And I do want to say, to the credit of 1507, things seem to be turning around pretty quickly. There is more communication, I feel, than there has been in the past. Ownership of outcomes, it looks like, in some of the kingdom mails, which is good. I don't know. Things are shaping up, perhaps. My dream. Hey, it's Haley in the chat. Moderator in the house. Thank you for your service. So, if we get a look over here at our restart project, we got an E-Song wheel, baby. We've got an E-Song wheel. Diego Guzman Fernandez, good to see you, man. Chisgule, can you make a video on gathering presets? Now, that is a fascinating question. We don't have any gathering presets. I can show you how we gather. But let's get the spinning going for now. We got some gold. Salid just came from school. Nice. Who should I pair my E-Song with? Richard, 5111, or Herman Max, or Sun Max? I would say Sun Tzu and E-Song is a match made in heaven. In fact, Sun Tzu and E-Song, I believe, is who we're using as a pair on this account in Canyon. So I think that's the way to do it. Uh-oh, bunch of rip emojis in the chat. I suppose that spin was kind of a rip. We are getting some amount of E-Song here, which I feel good about. We're going to 100, which means we're going to get the mile markers, which is really great. We waited until the second and third day of the wheel so that perhaps a More Than Gems event would show up. And the Crino just became a member of the channel. Let's get some hype emojis in the chat for our brand spankin' new member. Fantastic to have you here, and thank you for your support. All right, we're going to continue spinning. Here, getting the goodies, hitting the 70 mark. Yeah, baby. Yeah. Bradley Hart dropping in some air moving emoji. Is that passing gas? Is that what that emoji is? That's either a cloud moving quickly or somebody ate some beans. All right, we're going to pick up these rewards at the 70 mark. These rewards are looking pretty good, and we've got over 700 people watching these spins. Good to have you with us today playing Rise of Kingdoms, my favorite game to play. Let's keep on spinning here on our way to 100 plus, getting those sculptures, maxing out commanders, smashing in Canyon. Oh baby, did we need the speed ups and resources, by the way. We are like so out of resources. People are saying they want the keys. Good news for you. Here's the order in which we're going to do the keys. We're going to open like 25 keys on this account. Then we're going to open like 250 keys on our mini. Then we're going to open 752 keys on our main. So we're going to open like 1,000 plus keys today. So don't you worry. We will deliver on the keys. I promise you that. Keys will be delivered. In the meantime, Isong sculptures are being delivered straight to my collection of commanders. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Here we go. Getting those sculptures. 11 more spins needed. This spin was fine. I mean, these spins are all fine because we're on our way to 100 spins. The Hulk dropping a key and a bomb emoji. I guess it's more like an explosion emoji. Really solid. Really solid. What do you do to get a chat mod? I've got to know you. I've got to know you to make you a mod. Sup Spartan Redleg 1316 is here, and a few more spins to go. A few more spins to go before we top out here. I don't think we got any of the 8 spots here, did we? We didn't get any of the 8 spots. It is what it is. Literally everything on this wheel is good to us right now. Although, honestly, we don't need the speed ups and we desperately need resources. It's very strange. Now, I think because we so desperately need gems, I'm only going to spin this once. I know this is really not value, but I need to save as many gems as I can for the next time the Isong wheel comes around. So there we go. We're going to smash the 100 spot here, which feels pretty good. 15 Isong sculptures. And let's see where we landed with this commander. Right now, our Isong is at 5533. I don't want to put too many universals in because we know the Isong is wheel. It's going to show up at least one more time. So I want to make sure that those sculptures aren't wasted. But let's move over, let's say 24, smash confirm, and put one more skill onto this commander. He is my garrison commander. I don't mind if they end up here. The better place is Destiny. We would much prefer that they go there. We took this commander to 5-5, maxing the first 2 skills before we then took them to 4 stars. We're going to smash upgrade, and we did get the garrison skill. Someone is asking how you become a member. There is a link in the description of this video. There's also a $ next to the chat icon that will set you up with how to become a member. All right, so our Isong now is looking a little bit more skilled. Here is our garrison on our restart project for perspective. We feel like we're more likely to get swarmed on our restart project, which is 15 million power. So we're investing heavily in area of effect damage. And I think the reality is that if a T5 decides to swarm me, we're just going to get obliterated anyways. Our best garrison defense will be a peace shield. But enough about commanders and sculptures. It's time to do the thing we promised, which is to open some gold keys. So here we go. We've got 20 minutes, count them 20 minutes, before we are going to start on our main account, rocking the caravan event, so we'll be there soon. In the meantime, let's open some sculptures and keys here and see if we get anything good. We're doing some of these one at a time. I've never actually seen Ishida show up in a gold key. I've only seen his picture next to the gold keys. So, is he actually here? Reminder to the chat, please don't spam. And we are going to report harassment again. Oh my. Let's see. Actually, this is hate speech. Reported. Boom. They created a new Google account to be a troll. Kind of remarkable, isn't it? Kind of remarkable. But you know what? This is a reflection of them and an opportunity for us to remind the chat that there is no room for hate in this live stream. All are welcome. All are welcome, and hate speech is not tolerated. Let's continue opening up these keys. 3 sculptures of Sundok. Solid. Solid. And now, let's go and smash the 20 button here. 20 keys, I mean, it's only 20. This is fine. We'll see what we get. How many legendary commander sculptures do I expect to get? Maybe 10. If I got 10 in 20 keys, that would actually be pretty solid. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here. All right, scrolling up. We got full unlock of Mehmed, which is really solid, and 5 more sculptures. Maybe we can put a skill on them. And 2 Cao Cao. Cool. Cool. We don't need Boudica. We don't need Sun Tzu. We are very interested in Kusunoki as an early game commander to use in Canyon. This could be pretty good. We're also feeling pretty good about getting Pelagia Sculptures. That's a commander that I think could be pretty good here. Okay, so let's confirm that, and now we'll go back to our commander list, see if there's anybody we can skill up. We can drop another skill onto Mehmed. In my perfect world, we would take him to 5/5/1/1, and then we could even start using him in Canyon. I think he's a really spectacular commander. All right, so we're going to back this out, and it looks like we can even put another skill onto Freddy. I'll take it. Freddy is not particularly amazing in Canyon. You really need that area of effect damage to get the maximum effectiveness. So there are the two skills that we could apply. And now let's make our way over to our mini. We're going to make our way over to our mini, wherein we're going to get 250 or so gold keys worth of goodies, which is pretty exciting. Any tips for side person for Cao Cao? Cao Cao is better as a secondary commander in most configurations. You'd only want to use him as a primary if you're running around killing gatherers. And occasionally you use him as a primary if you want to snipe somebody's troops at the ancient ruins. Let's go in, and we've got 265 gold keys. Chat, what would you like? Open them all at once? Open all the keys at once? Or do one at a time? All at once or one at a time? You tell me, chat. What should it be? We're going to start opening them one at a time until we see what the chat wants to do. A couple folks are saying all open all at once. 1 by 1 to 200. One at a time, all at once. Okay, so I'm pretty sure the prevailing sentiment in chat is all. Holy moly, chat, you don't have to yell at me. I got you. All right, all it is. Oh boy, I brought this on myself. The number of messages per minute, there's a metric here that I get to see, and it shot up, I don't know, I think we're north of 60 messages a minute. Rip chat. All right, all it is. Here we go. Open all. Boom. All gold keys. We're doing this thing. I want to see Ashita. I haven't seen any Ashita. I want to see Ashita. So what do we got here? There he is. Okay, so Ashita is showing up in at least our mini, and I'm sure that means they show up everywhere. Solid. So, what did we get here? The epic commanders are actually very important for this account, if you can believe it. We started our mini, I want to say 6 months into our playing Rise of Kingdoms. We're definitely a late bloomer when it comes to having a mini. Maybe it was 4 months into our playing Rise of Kingdoms. The reason was that we had become the king of Kingdom 51, and there was a big war coming up. And at the time, I didn't know when I was made king that you are literally the only person in the entire kingdom who cannot use a peace shield. So we had this huge war that was coming up, and I could not use a peace shield. So I had to have a mini in order to be able to king my main, or I guess peace shield my main account when I needed to. Blur Vision, thank you for becoming a new member of the channel. Your support really is appreciated. It really is appreciated. I'd love to be playing games and making YouTube videos full time. Every member is a contribution toward that path, and it means a lot to me. All 870 of you watching, wow, now 892, means a lot to me. Let's keep on rocking here. We've got 17 Ashita, 16 Sundok, 4 Mehmed, which is a commander I would have honestly loved to have seen more of. 35 Cleopatra. We actually really did need Cleopatra on this account. And we've got 6 El Cid, 13 Martel, 18 Cao Cao, 8 Freddy's, 6 Caesars. And by the way, the cool thing about the way that this count has invested its sculptures is that literally every one of these legendary sculptures is value to this account. It's usable, it's good, it's spectacular. Woo, baby, look at that top row. Look at that top row. Wow. 2 Sundok, 1 Cleo, 1 Sid, 3 Charles Martel is amazing. We actually are at a point where probably we should use Charles Martel on our wall. 2 Freddy and 1 Caesar. Wow, that was really quite good. If we go in and get a look at these commanders now, we've got some commanders we still can summon. We haven't yet. And, oh baby, we can put a skill onto Cleopatra. Let's rock that. And Andrew MX1, new member of the channel. Thank you for becoming a member. Let's drop some hype emojis to celebrate our new member. Great to have you here. Kaylor Moore, good to see you in the chat. Holy moly, over 900 of you watching as we rip these gold keys and get the good stuff. We can now put, can we put 2 skills onto this commander? Hold the phone. 1 skill. Oh, we can get another one. We can do it. All right, boom and boom. We now have our Charles Martel at 5/5. I'm going to unlock the next 2 skills, and we're going to put this commander on our wall because at 5/5/1/1, I think this commander is better than an expertised Kusunoki, which is what we've got now. So let's go in and we'll drop some experience tomes on this commander, starting with the higher tier experience tomes. Maybe that's a mistake because this goes so fast. Can I make somebody the Duke? Hilarious. Hilarious. And pretty soon we actually need to switch over to our main account, and we need to start to move more troops to the starting zone for the caravan event, which is going to be starting real soon. So here we go. Let's drop these stars onto this commander. Smash develop. Here we go. And we got the next skill available. Let's just smash the button over here real quick. Get to level 30. And then we're going, yes, 10 minutes left, says Stay Lazy. It's a race against time. It's a race against time. Here's level 30. Bada boom. Now we'll drop on the stars, and we'll smash the develop button a couple times to make that go quicker. You can do that, and it'll use the exact same type of star that you were using, which is pretty solid. There we go, making this go pretty quickly. The reason we don't auto-add is that it's going to use our special sculptures in a configuration that may or may not be good. Bada boom. Our Charles Martel is now 5/5/1/1. We can drop another skill onto Freddy, who is now 5/2. And Ishida gets a skill. You get a skill, and you get a skill. And will you get the Gathering skill? I really hope so. This is why we opened all the keys. Nope, not quite. Looks like we'll just have to open more keys another time. The last Spartan says he stopped for Doritos. Hilarious. We can drop another skill onto Belisarius. Oh my gosh, this account is powering up so much from all those gold keys. We can drop a skill onto Herman. Fantastic. We can drop a skill onto Bybars. I mean, this is pretty fantastic. What about Pelagius? Holy moly. Even Pelagius needs skills. Are you kidding me? 2 skills going on to Pelagius. I'll take that all day, every day. Long may he reign in the chat. All right. That's enough skilling up commanders. Let's show you our wall on this account. We've got a 54 Sun Tzu, and now we've got our 5/5/1/1 Charles Martel up on the wall. Let's switch over to our main account. We're going to send our troops down south. We're going to send our troops down south in order to participate in the caravan event. And then we're going to rip over like 750 gold keys. Why didn't I skill up Osman? The reason is that the second skill is a city hitting skill. The city hitting skill is really not doing much for us. We're never going to hit a city on this account. So we'd like to take them to 5/1/1/1 before we actually invest in them further. So let's run down over here. Here is the meeting point. We'll put on simplify graphics and let's get some marches out onto the field. Now, in general, I feel like cavalry is going to be our faster choice here. We're going to want to use those calves, and we will use a Pelagius primary since they're super speedy, with Attila as the secondary, bringing full calves to the party. We have popped an army expansion for this. We're rocking a 25% army expansion because we think it will help us score better in the event. So that seems like a worthwhile thing to me. We have like 35 of those army expansions. We really don't need to hold on to them for anything. And when it comes to an additional speedy march for the open field, I'm honestly, sincerely not entirely sure what combination I want to use. In this case, I think what we'll do is Alexander the Great and Charles Martel, and I suppose we use full infantry. They've got some huge march speed boosts, and it gets there in 7 minutes and 14 seconds, which was about as fast as our cavalry march. So yes, that combination is doing the thing we thought it would do. Now, all 956 of you hanging out to open gold keys. Little did I know that gold keys were still such a popular topic. Now, chat, what do you think is better luck? Should we open exactly 750? Or should we open 752? Which way should we do that? How should we do that? Open all? Should we open 2 of them first? Like 2 of them just to make it an even 750? 749, 750, 250. All right, we're going to open up 2. We're going to open up 2 of them. We'll see what we get. Full Sun Tzu and nothing else. We open up 1 more. What do we get? All right, nothing. All right, we got the bad luck. You just get that out of the way. Here we go, baby. All 750 sculptures. Stay lazy. €2 super chat, 1 by 1 till 600. Madness. Oh my gosh. Let's do it. 750. Here we go. 750 gold keys. Oh, can the game even handle it? I can't handle it. Rip golden keys. Silver keys first. You know, we're saving our silver keys in case they put material choice chests into the silver keys. I don't know that they will. But holy moly, 136 gold stars, y'all. 136 gold stars. Chad is rocking some awkward emojis and some rip emojis. That can't be good. 13 bundles and 9 blessed starlight sculptures is solid. Cruising on up. We've got all these epic commanders, which basically are going to be fodder for the next time that we have an event where those can be turned in. And let's get to the legendary commander sculptures. 31 of Ishida and 3 of Sundok is decent. Unfortunately, only 26 of Mehmed. That is a commander we really wanted to get a lot of. The 47 Clio sculptures are 100% rip. The 42 sculptures of El Cid are 100% rip. The 50 sculptures of Charles Martel are unfortunately 100% rip. The 37 sculptures of Cao Cao are also rip. We do get 29 Freddy and 27 Julius Caesar, which is solid, but we definitely got more of the commanders that we do not need. Womp womp. We did, however, get 4 of Ishida, which is really solid. Hopefully we can drop some skills onto this commander. Cruising on up, this is the final line, and this went pretty mixed for us. We got 1 Julius Caesar, which is good. We need that. The 3 Cao Cao, the 3 Martel, and 2 Cleopatra are completely dead to us. However, the 4 Mehmed is really encouraging to see. I'm surprised we didn't get a single full Freddy in 750 keys. And we did get 4 full Sundok, which is really great. I think we might be able to max the gathering skills here. Someone is saying it's 532 total gold heads for 750 keys. Is that a good rate? 2/3 gold heads for keys? I don't know. Moth Lamp is saying I got 4 of each of the ones I needed. It's true. The only thing that would have made this better is if we, got 4 Caesar and 4 Freddy too. That would have been nice. I think this turned out okay. I think this 750 keys is not bad. This is not bad. Let's go now. We confirm we are drained entirely of keys. If we make our way into our commanders, what changes here? What changes? Let's get a look. We can drop a skill onto Julius Caesar. Now, we really want that skill to land over here on the troop capacity. We probably are not using this commander to hit a city, so let's smash the button and hope we get lucky. Here it is. Boom. Troop capacity by 3%. Now, right now, we're not using this commander at all, and in general, I think Julius Caesar should be a primary. For me, the ship is already really sailed in terms of investing in a commander like Julius Caesar. However, if we continue down, we have, ooh, baby, 108 sculptures of Mehmed. Oh, yeah, that is really strong. We again want those sculptures to land on Sage King, increasing our troop capacity bonus. This would immediately add value for us in Sunset Canyon and Lost Canyon. This would immediately add value for us in Sunset Canyon and Lost Canyon. So let's cross our fingers and hope for something good here. Do we get Sage King? Do we get it? Ugh. City hitting. We got the skill for city hitting, but there's good news. We can do it again. We've got enough sculptures to do this one more time. Immediate upside for Sunset Canyon. Are we going to get there? Woo! All right, we got there. We got there. We now can have 2% more troops. I'll take it. It's a small improvement, but gosh darn it, some of those canyon matches are real close, fam. Some of those canyon matches are really close. Now, Guan Yu, we didn't get enough sculptures of to put another skill onto, so he's still looking pretty. However, Sundok, we can drop one more skill onto, and great news, this will now max her gathering capability. I feel very good about that. That is the thing that we were looking to do, and was a part of the reason we opened all those gold keys, was to get 10 more percentage points of speed for gathering gold. For us, gold is the most important resource, so that is a really solid pickup. Now, Ishida, this guy needs a lot of skills, and I hope we can get lucky here, and this is the reason we opened all those gold keys. I hope we can enhance our food gathering speed, or 20% of everything else is honestly very, very good. So let's hope that we get this skill that's got the picture of the helmet. Here we go. Okay, we got the first skill. Not what we wanted. Not what we wanted. But okay, let's give it another shot. We've got 30 sculptures required for this next attempt. Will we get there? No. Wrecked. So wrecked. All right, so we're going to need 9 more sculptures before we can attempt this again. 9 more sculptures before we can attempt this again. We'll have to do that at a later date when, who knows when we'll get that many more gold keys and give that another shot. Of course, all our epic and other commanders are maxed out. But all in all, I feel pretty solid about the outcomes of that. Would have loved to get the gathering speed, but it is what it is. Now, if I was really savvy, I would have picked up a March Speed rune before getting to this event. We're not only not very savvy, but we're also crashing today. What is the use of saving 1,000 gold heads? Glad that you asked, chat. Glad that you asked. The reason we're saving 1,040 plus gold heads is that we can panic expertise pretty much any legendary commander or even pair of legendary commanders that end up being needed for KVK. So if what we find is that we need another Attila Takeda, I can spend the 1,000 sculptures it would cost me, 500 for each of those commanders roughly, in order to expertise the pair and to do some serious work. So we are reserving the capability of really busting out whatever it is that's needed. if we find that there's some other thing that's really important, for instance, let's say that Guan Yu and Leonidas are life-changing in KVK, then what we could do is, even though those commanders will not have seen all the wheels, even though those commanders will not have seen all the Mighty Governor events, we could still expertise that pair with the number of sculptures we have and create a situation where we can help our alliance in a really profound way. So we're hanging on to them for now, and that's generally my advice. Look, the meta just changed. Don't burn your sculptures until we know how that's going to shake out, in my opinion, unless you've got an urgent need. All right, so here we are. We're ready for the Silk Road. I'm not going to start it. We're going to let one of our alliance members start it because, look, y'all, we're trying to entertain you. So we're going to hang out and entertain you and let an officer do the work of starting up the event. We got a bunch of officers online that can do that, so I feel pretty good about that choice. Is it too far for your restart project to save for Guan Yu? Yes, Guan Yu is very, very, very far away. That is very far away. All right. Okay, bro. Didn't mean for the second message. All right. Arrows works fine. Oh, follow me. The event has started. Don't blink, fam. Don't blink or you miss it. The event has started. Here we go. Hell difficulty of the caravan. And we've got 3 attempts we're going to do in a row. The reason that we're doing our attempts early, in the very first day that the event is available, that we really want to be able to focus during the kill event for Mighty Governor solely on killing. So that is why we are knocking out all 3 attempts right away, which normally might not be a thing that you would do. So here we go, cruising in on these enemies that are encroaching on our turf. We maybe are getting a few normal attacks, and that's about it. There's plenty of people here, all with a lot of T5 that are doing some work. Wow. All right, let's try and find a place where we can do some damage. We're headed back up toward the front line, although honestly, rear or side guard is sometimes a really great place to be. And it's worth mentioning that, honestly, being in the rear guard can be good because sometimes the caravan drops presents. What is worth mentioning, however, that when the caravan drops a present, if you pick one up, you're going to have a cooldown before you can pick up another present. So you may want to be careful in how you do that. Picking up a present that's not very exciting will prevent you from getting a present that is more exciting later. There we go. Stuff spawned in. I don't see a good one to hit, so we're going to hit this one way off to the side, hoping that we will get there before most other people and get in a more meaty amount of damage, although it looks like our allies are all over it. And like I said, rear guard can be really profitable in terms of getting a lot of points. In this case, if we'd been rocking the rear guard, we probably would have got a few more hits in. All right, so now we're going to select all these marches, and there is a boss coming up. So we're going to move way up to the front because the boss should be more toward the front. And if we're looking really carefully, we can see there is a yellow path that indicates where the caravan is going. So we're going to watch where this caravan is going to try to stay in front of where we think the action might be. Of course, that action can spawn in some kind of weird places when there are mountains around. So we'll see how this unfolds. Moving up to the front with our alliance member punished by death. There we are, right next to me. We couldn't possibly have been more perfectly positioned. We're going to get in a huge amount of damage onto this boss, and we'll be on the lookout for presents, which may or may not drop from a boss fight. Solid positioning. More luck than skill, but I'll take it. Presents down. We don't know what they have, but I don't know. I remember last time they were pretty unimpressive. I guess we could grab an epic present. We'll see what this contains. I have mixed feelings about picking up one of these presents at all. I'm pretty sure it even uses up some action points, which that's not a thing we want to be doing. All right, now those folks are running that way. However, I'm pretty sure the caravan is going this way. Where are you at, caravan? Wait, where did you go? Oh my gosh, it changed direction entirely. It changed direction entirely. All right. Not the pathing we expected. Looks like we're going to be the rear guard at the start of this. And hopefully our pathing is going underneath. It is. All right, good. Rear guard it is. Dragon Lancer for rallies and Sundok? I don't know about that. Aha! See a present's about to drop. I suppose you can have them. There it is, an epic present. Does anybody notice it? Somebody noticed it. Should we get one? I guess there isn't a cooldown right now for our picking up presents. I just don't even think it's a good use of action points. I'm not even going to do it. Save the action points. We're going to save the action points. We are going to move sort of off to the side to try to get an angle in which we can hit people. Red Leg, good to see you in the stream as always. Okay. What do we got here? Anything to kill? It looks like everything to kill was in front of the caravan instead of behind it. That's unusual. I guess that's because of the position of the mountain. Well, let's start to make our way up to the front of the line. And maybe next round we'll get some stuff. It's the legend Chisgule. Echo Gaming, good to see you in the chat, my friend. Good to see you in the chat. For those of you that are not familiar with Echo Gaming, he and I used to do a ton of Rise of Kingdoms collaborations. Those are still on his channel, and they're pretty sweet. Often we talk about topics that didn't even show up on my channel. So y'all should go check out Echo Gaming, subscribe to his channel, enjoy the good stuff that he's got there. And let's see here. We're going to have to block somebody. Again. Bummer. All right. There we go. No room for hate in this live stream, my friends. We're going to continue forward. It looks like we're not going to get a ton of the action in front, but if we are smart, we can run off to the side and get this caravan. Now, as I was saying, Echo Gaming. Echo Gaming has a YouTube channel. You should check it out. We've done collabs. It's a grand old time. It is a grand old time. Now, somebody said Gecko Gaming. I see Echo Gaming, not Gecko Gaming. All right, there we go. Bada boom. Caravan destroyed, and we are on our way. I expect the boss to spawn up over here somewhere, and we are about to get a boss fight, so I'm going to position myself really far forward and hope for the best. I don't think I'm too far forward. I think this is about the right position. So here we are, lined up at the front of the group. And now, where's the boss? No boss. We still have just regular barbs. All right, I saw the combat of the barb, and I got a little worried that I was missing it. How far forward will this boss be? I don't think much more far forward than I am, quite frankly. I think we're about in the right place. This feels like, there it is. Two bosses spawned in. Our positioning was impeccable. First boss getting hit. Second boss, we'll line it up so that we can jump over and smash that one too. 5 marches getting full damage. This is going to do wonders for our points in this event. And first boss down, swapping over to the second one. Presents hitting the board. Legendary present. I mean, sure, I'll snag a legendary present, although I doubt it's worth it. We'll grab it anyways, and we'll show you what's contained in them, because that's probably what you want to see. So here we go, picking up that Prezi. Bada boom, present obtained. Let's get our marches moving to a new position where we can do some work. Pretty hard to select them with this many players floating on the field. And which way is our caravan going? Through here, you can see very faintly that yellow line. So we will dutifully charge forward and see what we can do here. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. Now, for those of you that want to see what is contained in some of these presents, we'll open up a whole bunch of those at the very end. So stay right in your seats all the way through to the end if you want to see what is contained in the legendary present. We're moving on up. Feeling pretty good. And it looks like we left some of our marches behind somehow. Mistakes were made. Let's get these going. Somehow only 2 of our marches made their way up the field. Weird. Do you think Season 3 KVK City Skin is worth the struggle? Now that, Noon, is a really good question. I think that a 10% cavalry boost is really solid. I think that the skin is good if you're into Attila and Takeda. And we are way too far ahead. We're missing all the action down below. We are getting way too far ahead. I think we'll just hang out here for the next wave. So this city skin, I think, is a really good pickup. However, how good of a pickup is it? We've got the 5% skill damage skin, which I think is really quite strong. I couldn't tell you if the skill damage is better than the stats, particularly if 5% skill damage is better than 10% defense, which is what is contained on this skin over here. This skin is really quite exceptional if you're using Attila and Takeda to rally stuff. If you were using Attila and Takeda to rally stuff, this skin is nuts. But here's the thing that's weird about that. After this KVK, are Attila and Takeda still going to be the right combo? I don't know that they are. So if you didn't have this Saints Halo, I mean, like, maybe the Divine Abode is better. I will say the thing that I really like about the Divine Abode is that it is giving you 15% resource production. And that resource production is non-trivial. It looks like the next wave was behind us as well. We're going to back up because we are just way too far forward and we're missing all the good action. So we'll step a little bit closer into this canyon to try to get in on some barbs. Here we go. Barb has spawned. We'll make sure we target it. And we are now doing some damage. And it looks like there will be a barb over here we can swap to get a little bit of value in just a moment when this one dies. There it is. Mail received. However, I think that barb is going to be slain before we get there. The rear guard doing some awesome work here. Echo Gaming, catch you later. And again, folks, go check out Echo Gaming's channel. Like and subscribe for the good stuff. And there is a boss. We've got a boss. We're going to go in on this boss now. Target selected. We've got a little bit of a hike to get there. But there are a bunch of mini units on the field as well. But we're just going to beeline straight for the boss to try to get some big damage in. Our units now just arriving. Starting to do some work, I think. And the boss is down. There's an Escort's Bounty level 2, and there's a legendary present. If I could select my march, I could try to get the present. We will see if I'm able to pick that up. Unlikely. Instead, we could go for an epic present, and then we'll show you what these have in them. And honestly, I don't think it's worth the action points that it's taking to pick these darn things up. I don't think it's worth it. Did we pop the gold keys yet? We sure did. Immortal Duke, we sure did pop those gold keys. All right, there we go. We've picked up our presents. It's burning action points. I don't love it. The caravan is headed up, and we need to go back to the starting zone. So let's go back to the starting line. Where is that at? Here we go. And victory obtained. We're going to reinforce with all our marches and then be respectful. We're going to move those marches to the open field instead. Bada boom, bada boom, bada boom. There we go. There we go. Someone saying they want to join my alliance. Well, when migration opens up, that's a thing we can talk about. Migration's going to open up after KVK ends. Our KVK's got 32 days left. We are on, let's see here, this stage of Twilight. Soon, past level 5 is going to open up, and you are not going to want to miss the craziness of past level 5 opening. It is just going to be insane warring. You're going to want in on this. So if you haven't yet subscribed to the channel, please do like and subscribe to make sure that you don't miss out on the crazy, insane warring that's going to take place when past level 5 opens. Frozd, thank you for becoming a member of the channel. I do seriously appreciate it. I do seriously appreciate it. Let's get some hype emojis for Frozd, new member. Love it. And we should see on the center of the screen real soon real soon. A sweet notification with the hype emoji as well. Let's see if that pops up. Show my Genghis Khan talent tree, please. We can do that. Let's get a look over here at Genghis Khan. Here are the talents that we're using on Khan. Of course, all of my popular builds are in my Discord. Link is in the description. You should definitely join my Discord channel. You should definitely join my Discord channel. All right, let's see how we did in that first round of the caravan event. If we look at Silk Road Speculators, in the bottom left, you can tap an icon that will show you your ranking. And we did third on contribution, which is not so bad. We were beat by Foxman with an impressive 7,400, and Long May He Reign sitting at a cool 7,200. Solid. Solid. So in terms of power requirements to join my alliance, those are actually probably going to be pretty steep in the form of your kills and deaths rather than your power. However, my recommendation if you want to join the kingdom in your low power is that you join a different alliance in the kingdom. All right, so we're making our way back, as is everybody else. And let's see here. Starting again at 2025? Why are we waiting so long? What if we did it instead at 2020? What if we did it instead at 2020? I don't know that people want to wait that long. Maximus porting into the action. He's got the infantry skin. Bro, I'm your biggest fan as my power is 4 million. 4 million power is not going to be enough to join our alliance, but you can join the kingdom. You can join the kingdom. Chis, I'm going to open growth funds and take 81k as a free-to-play, which is the best level, level my VIP to 10, or spend it on an E-Song or Alex wheel. You definitely need to unlock your E-Song, so use gems to unlock E-Song. That is crucial. From there, you're going to get one legendary head a day. I mean, I guess it depends on how close you are to VIP 10, quite frankly. It depends on how close you are to VIP 10. Che, thank you for subscribing. I do really appreciate it. What do y'all think of the notifications up above my head now? I think those are pretty cool. I like that it lists, like, you know, the last transactions and what they did. I think it's pretty cool. What do you think of the kingdoms in KVK on your main account? I mean, I think we're going to have a good fight ahead of us. You're going to want to see it. We're going to be willing to have a lot of our troops die if needed to make this KVK go smoothly. Just Lazy dropping PHP 200. I'm the real lazy one. Bow to me. Bow to me. Now, wait a minute. There's a Just Lazy and there's a Stay Lazy. Oh my. Don't get it confused. Don't get it confused. All right, we're going to have some caffeine. Again, thank you for that super chat. Thank you for that super chat. Just Lazy, I do really appreciate it. How can free-to-play get gems? Well, one way you can get gems is to farm them. Uh-oh. Stay Lazy with a €5 super chat saying get out. Oh my. Oh my, it looks like we've got a competition here between the two of them for donations. Oh boy. Oh boy. Corey Spitzer dropping a T emoji. Can we get a Be Lazy? Says Gaming Skills Bro. Khan and Alex, what do I think about it? I would not pair Khan and Alex. It's probably fine, but it doesn't make a ton of sense to me as a pair. It's probably fine, but I don't know about that. All right. Did you open the gold keys? Thick Daddy, we did open the gold keys. We got some pretty sweet commander sculptures out of the deal. Feeling pretty good about where we landed. Our Sundok now has her second skill maxed, and what we can do is even start to level up our Sundok, which is worth it for increasing the health and defense of our siege units in case we are attacked, which will happen inevitably at some point. And when the army led by this commander contains only siege, all normal attacks, that's pretty good. So let's go in and let's put some stars onto this commander, and we'll even run them around the map and put some experience on them at some point. So there we go. The next skill is now available. However, we are literally one sculpture away from being able to apply another skill to this commander. Now, I don't think we particularly care which of these skills get the additional points here. Doesn't really matter much to me. Doesn't really matter much to me. If we zoom back out here, we've got only 4 minutes left, so we do have a little bit more time to open up perhaps some gifts. Bada boom. We'll open these up. Nice. Nice. And we're feeling pretty ready at this point. We're feeling pretty ready. Greetings from Kingdom 81. Hello to you, Kingdom 81. Use one universal. There's really no need to use a universal on this commander. This just isn't. There just isn't. It's not a commander that we're really investing in with our universals. You should make a... Oopsies. Let's see here. I missed it. Let's see here. You should make a small alliance for smaller powered viewers. I agree. I think that is a good idea. We do have some alliances that would totally work for that in our kingdom. Are barbarian camps a new feature? Yes, they are. Hello from Kingdom 1581. Well, hello to you, Kingdom 1581. Is Cao Cao the best legendary commander to invest in as a mostly free-to-play player? Absolutely not. Absolutely not. Absolutely not. You want to unlock Esong by playing smart, and then you want to invest in that commander or Richard I with the legendary sculptures that you do get. My Esong has only been hitting 4 barbarians at a time when there are more in the AoE. Really? That's really weird. Esong should be hitting 5 if you have him expertise especially. AEF forever, says Andrew. All right, member of the channel. New member of the channel. I see that green badge you have there. Foxman is saying we've got 2 minutes. 2 minutes on the clock until we fire this up. We're feeling pretty good, by the way, about our resource and gem count. If you didn't see my video yesterday talking about how you can get some free gems, you should go check that out. You basically spend some amount of money in getting a Google Play card, and you load that Google Play card to your account, and you get a reward. And you don't even have to spend the money in the game. Just for loading a Google Play card to your Google Play account, you get a reward, which is pretty sweet. Lol, Chisgule beat Baba's 7 billion resources. Is that 7 billion total or 7 billion of each? Because I definitely am not going to get to 7 billion of each. But I'm also probably not going to get to 7 billion total, honestly. Is the promotion US only? No, it is not, but you should check out my video from yesterday that has all of that explained. The other video we did yesterday that you probably want to check out is a Guan Yu commander guide, running down what we think the best way is to use that commander. And I suppose while we're waiting, we could just jump over to Lost Canyon real quick, and we can up our defense a little bit. We're going to go in and put the extra 2,000 cavalry into our con march and hit confirm, just slightly enhancing that defense, which I feel pretty good about. All right, we should be starting this off any second now, getting this new tier going. And I expect we're going to run up this way, so maybe we position over here to make this go a little better. It does not work for US-only accounts, but it may not work in every country, so you're going to have to check that out. But we explain that a little better in our video. All right. All right, look at that. The lazies have made their donations up above my head here. Stay lazy, just lazy, and stay lazy. Hilarious. Baba also has 45 million troops. When are we going to have that many? I don't think we'll ever have as many troops as Baba, especially because we're so willing to have so many die in this KVK. However, here are our troop counts at the moment. Here are our troop counts for now. All right, what do we got here? Has this started yet? It has not, and we're a minute late. I mean, I guess I could start it, right? I'm an officer. We do hell mode, and we hit challenge. And that's the fort. Closest. That's the closest fort. I'm not messing this up, am I? I'm not messing this up. Let's confirm the coordinates. X184, Y148. We are at... Oh, yeah, that's the one. All right, I'll do it. I got it. Hell mode. Let me confirm. Hell. Challenge. Let's do this. Leroy Jenkins. Thanks again, Stay Lazy, for the €2 super chat. I wonder if I can fill all the lines. Well, you make enough donations, you can fill all the lines, I suppose. All right. The level 24 and 25 costs a lot of books. That's right, the castle is super expensive. The castle is super expensive. It does cost a huge amount of books. Books of the Covenant. And there's not really a great way to get a ton of books of the Covenant. Oh, baby, here we go. 2 of these that we can hit. Let's hit attack. There we are. And let's line up the next one to attack. Once the first one's dead, which it is, we march to the second one. Although we might get a normal attack before it dies. There it is. Stay Lazy. Thank you for the €2 super chat. Trying to fill out all those lines, apparently. Nice. Nice. What's up from Kingdom 245? Stay Lazy. Another €2 super chat. Maybe another. Rocking those donations. Thank you for the donations. I do really appreciate it. That's the kind of spam that I'm A-okay with. Stay Lazy, another €2 donation. Whoopsies, misclick, he says. Oh my goodness. Thank you for all the donations. I do seriously appreciate it. Stay Lazy, rocking that donation board. Another €2 donation. Oh my goodness. Let's kill these folks that are on their way in. Their name is Oberia. The name is Oberia. That's interesting. All right, we'll attack that one. We're getting in some good hits, I think. Maybe even a skill attack or two, assuming we don't crash. Stay Lazy's got another $2 super chat, or €2 super chat. Thank you for that donation. Oh my, denied by DeLast Spartan with a $5 super chat. Wow. Savage. Gaming Skills Bro says, I knew that would happen. So savage. All right, let's run our way forward to try to get in position. Stay Lazy with a €2 donation saying, dang it. And Sindre with a 20 knock donation saying, nope, 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 nope. Hilarious. Thank you all for those donations. Much appreciated. Much appreciated. How do early kingdoms deal with alliances that have no problem spending 582 and 580? We know are controlled. Uh-oh. We're not even looking. I think we missed a boss. It's fine. It's fine. We'll have a little bit less contribution this round. Little bit less contribution. I'm pretty sure that my super chats are just catching up. Those notifications are just catching up to everybody's donations. All right, now we got a little pump fake. We know that the boss is going to run this way this time. So let's head over to the left. A RAR for 1252 and God's Alliance, please. Well, there you go. RAR for you. Konnichiwa from Japan. Hello to you in Japan. We actually have visited Japan, and it is a phenomenal place. It is a phenomenal place. We had such a good time. We had such a good time. And of course we got sushi. And of course the sushi was amazing. Dare I say life-changing? Nah, I don't know if I'd say life-changing. But it was pretty good. It was pretty good. Someone is saying, open some keys. If only we still had gold keys. We opened 750 gold keys earlier on the stream. Every single one we had, in fact. every single gold key we had. We got 530-ish legendary commander sculptures. Probably half of those were of any use to us, but pretty solid on the whole. Pretty solid on the whole. We did get a skill onto a commander that we use in Sunset Canyon, so that's not exactly a win, but it's not exactly a loss either. We're going to run over to try to hit this barb, but I don't think we're going to get there in time. I think this round our score is definitely going to be a good bit lower than the last round. We'd gotten off to a good start, but now we're kind of struggling a little bit to do what we need to do and to put some points on the board. We're moving on up. Moving on up, moving on up. Did we spin the wheel yet? We did max spin the Guan Yu Wheel of Fortune. We have spun 184 times. We ended up with like a 5 something. Where did we end up? Hold on, where did we end up with Guan Yu? 5121 for our Guan Yu. That feels pretty good to me. I feel like there have been times where we didn't even max the first skill on Guan Yu. So that seems like a pretty decent outcome. And now we're just kind of waiting to see where stuff spawns in. And oh baby, it spawned in right next to us. We'll get a hit on the one barb over there and queue it up to go to the next one. Once that one is defeated, and that has happened, we'll switch over. I think it might be dead already. So let's switch over here to the next one. Maybe. Okay, nope. They're all dead. And now we need to charge forward to about where the boss is going to be, which I expect will be... Oh, wait a minute. Wasn't it around the corner last time? I could be wrong, but wasn't it like here? Wasn't it here last time? Didn't it come from around a corner? Am I crazy? I wonder if they're spawning in slightly different places. Maybe that's a different corner. I feel like we had a double boss where we were like here and our position was perfect. I'm pretty sure we were like right here and it was perfect. Let's see if this works out for us. We see a bunch of folks from our alliance are here swarming on the task. Why didn't you guys use your alliance buff? That's a great question. We should probably use our march speed. That would be a good alliance buff to pop now for this event. Although, I honestly don't feel bad having it saved up for the kill event. I actually think having it saved up for the kill event is better. And this is awkward. We got to pick one side or the other. It looks like more folks have congregated down south, so we'll go north. I feel like the positioning was a little different this time around than the last time. And we've got one march just standing there. I don't know why it's doing nothing. Awkward, but is what it is. All right, we can select our marches. There we go. And it looks like we're going to continue to be moving in this direction, so we'll position forward. Uh-oh. Stay lazy with a donation explosion. €2 donation, maybe another time, then a whoops, then a haha, then the eyes, then a let's go, then a do we got it, then another try, then Chis rocks. Stay Lazy has just captured the donation board. Stay Lazy has just captured the donation board. That is amazing. Well, you're going to see Stay Lazy's name for the next 5 minutes. Eatin' Her Puddin' has confirmed that he's got it. That is hilarious. Cheers to you, my friend, and thank you for the donations. Sindre with a 20 knock donation, wanting to get on the board. Whew, I do appreciate it. Let's get some T emojis in the chat from my members. Let's get those T emojis rolling. Stay Lazy says, I'm good now. Yes, achievement unlocked. Achievement unlocked. Let's see if we can go hit at least one of these barbs. And in a fallback scenario, we're going to run down south to smash this one. That's my expectation. Boom. Barb destroyed. We're going to run our way down south now and maybe get a couple hits before we crash. We've got some T emojis in there, but maybe I need to change the name of the T emoji. Just Lazy got it. There it is. Frost's got it. There is a T emoji with me. Rocking that tea. Andrew rocking those emojis. Oh, yeah. You can tell Lazy was planning that one out. Indeed, you can, Eaton. Indeed, you can. Oh, my gosh. All right. Where are we at? Damage report. Ugh, we're so far behind. We're so far behind where we need to be. Let's see if we can get into position. Here comes the huge barbarian horde. Good thing we've got simplified graphics because there are way too many marches on the screen right now. I wonder what KVK is going to be like. I wonder what KVK is going to be like in the next zone. Is it going to look like this? It might. It just might. All right. Some of the minis are showing up, and this is perhaps where things showed up around the corner. So let's start to make our way around the corner. I'm betting this will be the right spot, but the, spawning point could be random. And we've got one right on top of us. Let's hit this one if we can. Let's hit that one if we can, and we'll move to the next one as soon as it's dead. There it is. We're moving on. And I'm pretty sure the boss is going to show up around this corner if it's the same thing as last time. I'm pretty sure it'll be right over here. There's the victory, and what do we got? We got a lot of stuff. There's the boss up north. We're going to take out the closer enemy and then switch it up to go to the boss. So we are going to get some good hits in, and the reason I like hitting the boss is that I think we're more likely to get some skill attacks off, which would pretty profoundly elevate our total damage contribution to this event. Although we might even be too slow for getting a skill attack, which is honestly kind of incredible how quickly these things melt. This is hell difficulty, and they hardly last a second. Bada boom. Next one is down. The rest of these are getting cleaned up. There's a bunch of presents up here, but we're going to let our Alliance members get some of these presents. And Hunter Gianelli, thank you for the $5 super chat with Chisgule. Thank you for all your help you've given everyone and me through Rock. All your guides are amazing, and I recommend them to everyone. Well, thank you very much, Hunter, for that super chat. I do seriously appreciate it. That is awesome. And now the gecko has appeared. A gecko has been spotted. A gecko has been spotted. What is going on, Gecko? Good to see you in the chat. For those of you that haven't been to Gecko's channel, he's also got a Rise of Kingdoms YouTube channel. He and I used to, in Season 1 of Ark of Osiris, cast on the official Rise of Kingdoms channel for the Ark of Osiris League matches in Season 1. You should definitely check out his channel. Give him a like, give him a subscription, and if you like detailed breakdowns of crazy wars, Gecko is the guy that does that best. Who is the Gecko? Is that like saying, who is Batman? Who is Batman? There you go, Gecko Gaming. Any clue when Season 2 of Ark begins? Probably in a couple weeks would be my guess. We can see here that there is an Ark of Osiris League button, although we can't press it. I suspect Ark is coming very soon. Josh Smith says, I remember Gecko since Lord of Mobiles. Ah, Lord's Mobile. The Token Coin says, who is Gecko? Who is Gecko? I almost forgot Ark of Osiris League existed. It's been a while. You know, it has been a while since Ark of Osiris League, but now there's skills in Ark of Osiris League, which is going to be really interesting. The skills are going to be really interesting. Hey, P.S., I'm sure y'all probably noticed, but we're rocking some sweet merch over here. If you're interested in, some Chisgule Gaming merchandise, links in the description. You can get your own Chisgule Gaming mug, t-shirt, hoodie. This hoodie is honestly the most comfortable pullover hoodie I've ever owned. It's just like mega soft on the inside. What do you think of having two devices at the same time? Is it unfair? I don't think so. I've got a video about how you can be on two devices at the same time, so if that's a thing you want to do, you can go and do that. No, I feel fine about it. So, like, if I wanted, I could get my Android device, which I have honestly no clue where I put it, but it kind of doesn't matter. And I could be on my Android device playing my farm account or my restart project at the exact same time. Ugh, 10 minutes. 10 minutes is like an eternity. Let's do this. Let's go open our mail real quick. Let's go open our mail and check the leaderboard. That's a good idea. We're going to go into Silk Road Speculators. Boom, baby. We got second. And we're going to have to talk to Foxman to see what the heck he's doing here. What is Foxman doing to get first in all these? What's the secret? What is the secret? Hi, I'm Newbie says, ah la 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 la, boom boom. He says, I'm a newbie. May I know when will be our first KVK? We're already 38 days old. I'm going to say 90 days old is a likely answer. Foxman is saying stay at the back. Stay Lazy is accusing him of hacking. I'm going to go with stay at the back is probably a pretty reasonable answer. That is probably a pretty reasonable answer. Did we open the gold keys? Says COCO. Yes, we did. We got 534 legendary commander sculptures out of 750 gold keys. Speaking of which, we need to go update our Canyon defense. We are using Khan and Mehmed as a pairing, and we did get one more skill onto our Mehmed, which means we can bring 2% more troops, and gosh darn it, I'll take it. So now we've got 2% more troops on that defense, and looks like we got a little beat up in Sunset Canyon over here, but you know, it is what it is. It is what it is. Now, while we're waiting, let me go check my inbox and collect the loot. Let me go collect the loot from the caravan attempts that we just did. So let me go here and turn on a little graphic for you. Let's turn on a little graphic for you. Bada boom. Turn that on. And we're just going to check our mail real quick. Make sure that's in a good place. All right, here we go. So we've got Hell Difficulty, Caravan Rewards, 2 Legendary Commander Sculptures is a sick pickup, and 2 more gold keys, which, sure, chat, we'll open them for you. When we did it again, 2 Legendary Commander Sculptures and 2 gold keys. I'll take it. Escort the Canyon to safety, an Epic Bounty, okay, and a Legendary Bounty. And our reports, which we can clear out. I don't think these are giving us experience. They are not giving us experience. That's a-okay. So now we can go into our inventory and open up some of these goodies. The magic box. Ooh, magic. Hilarious. Treasure of the Holy Overlord has got El Cid. We don't need that. But the treasure of this uncrowned emperor could give us Julius Caesar sculpture. What do we got? 1 Julius Caesar sculpture. When I said it could give us a Julius Caesar sculpture, I didn't mean give me only one. But apparently that was what we got there. And here is the Escort Bounty Level 2. Was that worth the action points? I'm going to go with a big fat no. And now the Legendary Bounty. I mean, we do really need gold, but like 100,000 gold for the number of action points we spent, I am wholly and completely unconvinced that that was worth it. I am unconvinced that was worth it. Now, we can go in and open the gold keys that we just got, so what the heck? What the heck? Let's go do it. That one sculpture was a game changer. I know, right? I know, right, Jacob? Gecko Gaming says, I got nothing. I wasn't happy. What do you mean you got nothing? You opened one and got nothing? All right, we can heal up some troops. Some troops hitting the hospital from this event. Not many. Not many. Let's go in over here to the tavern. We got 4 more gold keys. I don't know. Will we get anything good? We needed... Will we get anything good? Hello. Mehmed the Second. 10 of them. Yeah, okay. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you for showing up to party. We like to party. I'll take it. Cabo showing up. An old veteran of the channel. Good to see you, my friend. Gecko didn't do enough damage for the game to register that he participated, so he got nothing. Wow, that's savage, dude. I'll work all day, every day for these damn 2 legendary sculptures of pop. Gosh darn it. All right, let's keep opening gold keys. 2 Charles Martel fully rots, and Pelagius is not really exciting for us. Last gold key's got some Scipio, whatever. Let's go look at how our Mehmet is looking right now. I don't remember how many sculptures we left off with. What do we got here? I mean, we're like halfway to the next skill, which is pretty decent. It's pretty decent. After this one, which costs 50, it's going to jump up to 75. It's going to get real expensive. It's going to get real expensive. Gecko says the new skill system in AOO is so cool. It was really cool to see it actually works. Max Minamoto is always good. I think Chis still uses him at times. I do. I mean, look, if you're battling barbarians, there is literally not a better pair in the game than Minamoto Cao Cao. It's just good. And you can split them up to battle barbarians if you need to, which is the thing I often do to use like 2 different marches. No, I think it's pretty legit. I think it's pretty legit. We can go in, crack open some gifts. Someone says, holy moly. Yeah, I mean, our collection of commanders is pretty reasonable. Our collection of commanders here is pretty reasonable. And this is especially true given that we've been in some incredibly difficult kingdoms, right? Like, we don't get to... There are plenty of kingdoms where the amount of money that we're spending would have netted us basically like every commander fully expertised, right? There are some kingdoms that are just not very active, and we could have done that. I feel like being in the more active, crazy kingdoms is more entertaining for you all to watch. It's certainly entertaining for me to be with some incredibly talented, high-end players, which is a part of the reason that we formed the kingdom that we're in. A whole bunch of highly active, aggressive killers. If we get a look at the leaderboard, there's a few things that I think are pretty interesting here, right? In fact, let me look at a different place. First and foremost, let's look at the honor. If we look at Alliance honor, Smash Squad is now in number 1. Smash Squad has taken the number 1 spot for Alliance honor, which I think is really interesting because a lot of our players spend a lot of money and don't spend time playing the game and like haven't even accumulated much honor at all. So the fact that we're number 1, I think, is pretty significant. But if we continue on, you can see here our kingdom honor, we're actually number 6. 6 out of 8. Okay? So we have some kingdom building to do. We have some kingdom building to do here. That's definitely true. And you may think, well, wow, Chisgule, your kingdom is like really in trouble if you're in 6th place right now. And what I would say about that is that if you look at the individual leaderboards, there's some interesting things going on here. If you look at individual power, we hold a disproportionately large number of like the top 50 players. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, and 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, and 20 out of 50 are the top players are from our kingdom. So we hold a disproportionate top end here, which is really interesting. And the story gets even more interesting when you look at the Alliance kills. This, I think, is the story that is most compelling, in my opinion. In my opinion. It's this Alliance kill story that is most compelling, where, like, look, y'all, we got a lot of players who migrated here that really like to fight. So I don't know. I don't know if the volume of players in these other kingdoms is going to overwhelm the level of aggressiveness of our top end. And if the top end that we've brought here can fully energize the base of players that were already here, that also could be really powerful. We'll see. We'll see how this plays out. I don't know. Okay. Let's get a look now. This event should start any minute. In fact, heck, the time is here, so let's go start it. Hell difficulty, hitting challenge, and the challenge button. There we go. Caravan is away. The first transport is away. I suppose this is actually the third transport. Who knows what movie that's from? Who knows what that movie's from? The first transport is away. Kusunoki or Scipio, I would say for Canyon and protecting your wall, that Kusunoki is a better choice than Scipio. But it all depends on what you want to do with that commander. Wait, nobody's guessed what movie? Nobody's guessed what movie? Star Wars. Yes, indeed. Which Star Wars movie is it? Oh, God, we're talking Star Wars. We're not hitting barbs. It's fine. I'd rather talk Star Wars anyways. Oh, this barb is looking really... He's really out of the way. I don't think we're going to get there in time. I think this is a wasted walk. I'm even going to just stop. I'm just going to stop there. A New Hope. Is it A New Hope? Is it A New Hope? With transports away? No. I don't think it's A New Hope. Empire Strikes Back. Empire Strikes Back. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. Now, who knows what movie The Last Transport is Away is from? The Last Transport is Away. What movie is that? It's off the Hoth system, says The Last Spartan. Indeed it was. Indeed it was. All right, we got barbs to hit. No time for talking. I'm even walking the wrong way, which is really awkward. I probably should have gone into this cluster up north instead of going for the one that was closest to me. Yeah, I think I could have done that a fair amount better. However, there is some barbs around the rear. Looks like we got some folks taking the rear guard job now pretty seriously. Let's move up to the front because we're expecting the boss to spawn in somewhere over here. It's a trap! That was the first movie. Toy Story 3? No, it's not Toy Story 3. What? The Last Transport is Away. The Last Transport is Away. I'll give you a hint. It's a Star Wars movie. And it's not The Empire Strikes Back, but it is a Star Wars movie. Oh man, we're so far off base for this boss. We're definitely not getting a hit here. Corey Spitzer, good to see you in the chat. Star Wars 3. It's not Star Wars 3. You need to go on the new ride at Hollywood Studios. That is the truth. It felt like I was in the movie. I believe it. I definitely believe it. And I'm not spending a single action point on these darn bounties. These darn bounties don't get any single action points out of me. All right. There's barbarians here. That's fine. The caravan's moving. We're in an okay position-ish. I feel like this is roughly where stuff's going to spawn in. But, like, roughly. The Last Transport is Away. It's not in the most recent Star Wars movie, but it's in the one before it. They're evacuating a planet. Happens at the start of the movie. Cabo says, I just rode the Star Wars roller coaster at Disneyland Paris and it was awesome. I believe it. Are you like in an X-Wing? Is that how that roller coaster works? Is it like simulating being in an X-Wing or a TIE fighter? All right, we've got one barb we can hit here. Not the most impressive. I'm not feeling very bullish about our score this round, quite frankly. I've got some concerns about what our score is going to look like. All right, barb hawk down. Now we're going to move our way over. The caravan, you can sort of see the yellow line is going up in this direction. You see it? You see that yellow line? All right. We're cruising, y'all. We're cruising. Chis, what commander should I focus on when I'm 5 million power? Sun Tzu. Boudica and Sun Tzu are good investments. Joan of Arc is also good, but maybe not before Boudica and Sun Tzu. Boudica and Sun Tzu are the ones you want to expertise first. Boudica, so you can do barbarians. Sun Tzu, so that you have something to protect your city, and because he is the single best epic commander in the game. How's that for an answer? How is that for an answer? My gosh, oh, I'm going the wrong way. There was a barb literally right next to us. Oh, baby, this rear guard duty is going to work out this time. It's going to work out this time. Here we go. We're going to charge this one over here. Then we're going to charge this one over here. Oh, yeah, we're getting hits now. We're getting hits now. Making up for the first part of this thing where we basically did nothing. Hashtag slacker. Getting even some active skill damage going here. Solid. Some normal attacks, some active skill damage. Really solid. Now we've got to get in position for the bosses. I don't know that we're going to get there on time. I think it is highly unlikely, but we need to be about there. We need to be about there, and there's going to be 2 bosses that spawn in. All right. Rise of Skywalker was subpar. Well, no spoilers for people who haven't seen it. No spoilers. Do you think El Cid is a good commander? This is the first stream I'm watching. Well, Toaster King, welcome to the stream. How has this stream been for you? It was good for me. I'm having fun. Joking aside, I'm having a grand old time hanging out with 609 of my closest friends. Gene, Sue, or wait for the Master of Bearded? Can I just appreciate this question for a moment? Gene, Sue, or wait for the Master of Bearded? Gosh darn it. I know who the Master of Bearded is, but who is Gene Sue? Who is Gene Sue? Oh, God, we're way, way, way behind for that boss. Is there another one? Where's the other one? Oh, my gosh. Maybe we'll get there, but I doubt it. Oh, that's so awkward. And our troops are even walking the wrong way. Why, oh, why are you going the literal longest way possible? Why? Why would you go the long way? I cannot fathom that pathing. We're definitely not going to get there in time. That is so awkward. I thought we were catching back up. Sun Tzu. Oh, Sun Tzu. So I think Sun Tzu is a great investment. Sun Tzu is a great investment. Slam dunk. Invest in the epic commander. And, look, Guan Yu, they're legendary. They're legendary, so you can invest in them much, much later on. Holy jeez. Oh my gosh, we're getting super chat bombed. Stay lazy. €2. I'm €2. Gonna €2. Take €2. The €2. Bored €2. And €2. Enjoy your video. €2 again. Thank you, Stay Lazy, for those donations. Much appreciated and muchas gracias. Oh my gosh. Stay Lazy's got moves, all right. Stay Lazy's got moves. Oh boy. I don't even know where our caravan is. What is this caravan even doing? I don't even know. We'll go over here. Sindre says, I'm not even going to try. Brandon is rocking the value emojis. Yup. Hunter says, well, I was pushed off the board. With Stay Lazy around, you never know how long you're going to stay on the board. That's the stay part of his name in Stay Lazy. You don't know how long you're going to stay on the board. All right, we're not even looking. New barbarians spawned in. Let's go and see if we can get some hits on some barbs. We're moving off to the side. Half my marches are just standing there, I think, or are they moving? I honestly can't tell. It looks like they're teleporting. Warp Speed, that's a brand new ability called Warp Speed on Alexander the Great. Teleport next to your target and stab them in the back. Okay, so looks like all the barbs are dead. We're going to move forward now. And we're going to have a boss fight pretty soon here. Is Stay Lazy adopting? Lol. The Last Spartan rocking a $5 super chat with a sticker. Get Gup. What does Get Gup mean? I don't know, but that hippo is cool looking. That hippo is cool. I'm in a new kingdom. It's like 30 days. I want to know when Richard is going to be on the wheel. I'm pretty sure Richard shows up on like 60 days on the wheel. Where's everybody going? Am I just missing something? Did I not get the memo? Everybody is so much more forward than I am. And see, now I have FOMO. I'm like moving up to the front. I got FOMO. I don't want to miss the barbs, which we almost did, but there's one right next to us, smashing the first barb, lining up the targeting on the second. We've got this multiple selection ready so we can insta swap. And actually, we're going to switch it up. We're going to do this barb on the outside. We think we can get a few more hits. Moving in on that barb now, closing the distance. We did bring commanders that have a lot of march speed for this reason, almost exclusively cavalry at this party, and boom, barbarians are down. Now we're going to move our troops more to the front line in preparation for the final wave. If only I could select them. There we go. Moving forward, that's where I think the boss is going to spawn, so that's where we're going to go. Wait a minute. Just kidding. I think we need to go a little bit more to the south. However, no time for that. We've got barbarians to hit here. Bada boom, rocking the back line, calling it the Foxman technique, how he got first place in the last round. Unintentionally, that's what we find ourselves doing. We've got another barb off to the left. We're going to go smack them, and the boss is in. We're not going to hit the boss, but we are going to get these other guys. Which way will be better? I suppose we will find out momentarily which of these routes had the most profit. And it looks like our caravan's going to get hit. What's going on here? Oh, somebody stopped that barb right before he hit the caravan. Seconds away from a perfect run ending. Wow. One more barb on its way in, and hell difficulty 3 times, y'all, has been conquered. Our individual score this round was the lowest of any round that we've done so far. And Marcin is coming in clutch a tier with a £2 donation. Hey, Chisgule, thoughts on Tamaris? Enjoy your time. Well, thank you very much. I hope you're enjoying yourself as well on this live stream. And let's give you an in-depth answer on what we think of Tamaris and why we personally have not invested in her. The thing that I find... Oh, escort successful. Hold the phone. Hold the phone. Let's just run these folks back real quick. Okay. The thing that we find interesting about this commander is that Tamaris is very narrow in her applicability. And the reason is that her first skill really only does an impressive amount of damage if you can get over 10 poison stacks. Now, the only way you're going to get over 10 poison stacks is if you can slow down your rage gen. The only way where you can do that effectively is if you use Edward of Woodstock as the primary. Now, Edward of Woodstock as a primary is a really exceptional choice, but I find myself very skeptical of investing in commanders that have such a narrow use where you really only have one most optimal pairing, which is the case with Tamaris. Now, the thing that makes her powerful, however, is that she is going to increase the amount of skill damage that a target takes, and that is going to be relevant for every army hitting the target. So she does do something very important, but you need to pair her with Edward. And because there's only really one great pair, there's not a ton of versatility with this, I'm inclined to really think twice before I invest in this commander. How's that for an answer? How is that for an answer? Let's go and put up a little screen so that we can go and check out our mail. We'll open that up real quick. Bada boom. It looks like we did pick up the 2 legendary commander sculptures again. So for our efforts today, over the course of, looks like took us an hour, we did get a reasonable amount of legendary commander sculptures. 6 sculptures is not so bad. Lubos Maris, thank you for the 20 CZK sticker. Hey, you? No, hey, you. Oh, man. We're having a grand old time here. We've completed hell several times over, feeling pretty accomplished in this live stream. Foxman says I got first 2 times with the tactic, and now this last run, it failed me. How did we do this time? We got 5th place. Mom's House, Sterling, Joe the Farmer, and Foxman still in the top 5, looking pretty good. Pretty good scores. We can see here how many people participated. Looks like 47 of our players hit enough damage value to register. Cool. Very cool. All right, my friends, I think that's going to be it for this video. We had a grand old time opening up over 1,000 gold keys with you, investing in our commanders accordingly, spinning 2 different wheels, a total of over, 100 times? Putting a skill onto Esong, putting skills onto some of our commanders on our main account, putting a ton of skills into commanders on our mini, and those commanders are now on the wall. This was a lot of fun. Thank you all for those who did your donations. Those are hugely appreciated. Thank you all for becoming members of the channel, for those of you who did that. And if you're looking for something else to do, I got a couple ideas for you. Check out my video from yesterday about how you can get free-ish gems by loading money onto a Google Play account. You don't even have to spend the money in Rise of Kingdoms. Check out my video with Guan Yu, the commander guide. We talk all about how you should put those talent points onto this amazing commander. And until next time, my friends, you have fun smashing the kingdom.